Hey everyone, Mike Sherry here at Sherry Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, and today I have a brand new, this is a 2021 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid that I'm showing to you today. This is the S model, and the big difference between the 2020 and 2021 Chrysler Pacifica is what we're looking at right here in styling on the front end. They've added an aggressive look here, all LED headlights, and a nice lip down towards the bottom here for an aggressive look. They've also added new grilling here. And while we're at the front end, I want to show you a couple features that this particular Chrysler Pacifica has. Safety feature, it has park sensors up front here that also sense a pedestrian walking across, maybe in front of you at the last minute at a stoplight, or even a bicycle, so the car will not go forward and possibly injure someone crossing in your front path. Coming around the side, it has 18-inch wheels, black wheels, which I really appreciate. So if you ever wash your car, you know the wheels turn black with the dust, so this car is going to be easier to keep clean having those black wheels right there. All season tires on it, so whether you're traveling in the snow, the rain, with the weather nowadays, you never know what it's going to be like. These tires are good for all conditions. This is a hybrid. Gets up to 32 miles on the range on the batteries. It's a 6.6 kilowatt battery system. The charge port is going to be right here. Now this can be charged, and I'll show you the cord in the back, with just your normal 110 volt outlet. Coming along the side here, this is a minivan, and there's a lot of big features on the minivan. One of them is the passenger, the rear doors here are going to be just automatic, and they don't swing open. I don't know about you, but I've always had passengers in the back of my car, particularly the kids, they'll open the door and it might put a door ding right in the car parked next to you. So having these sliding doors make it easy to get in and out, limit possible damage as well in the parking lot, which no one likes to have that conversation. All tinted windows in the two rear window slots. Now this being a plug-in hybrid, still of course has a gasoline. This is a 3.6 Pentastar engine attached to the hybrid system. Coming back to the rear, it has some S badging here. Rear window wiper and power liftgate on this particular Pacifica. So if your hands are full, you can open this liftgate with your remote control that also unlocks your doors, and you can close it with the same remote control. There's also a button to do that right here. Now inside this rear compartment, there's going to be a couple really cool features. So the Chrysler Pacifica are known for their stow and go seating. Well, when you get the hybrid system, there's got to be a spot for the battery. So the two middle seats do not fold into the ground, but the rear seats still fold into the ground. And it's very simple to do. It actually is a number system. There's two cords to pull, one here. That's going to, if you notice, the top headrest flip down, and that also releases the front clamps. And two, we'll pull it down, and it literally folds flat into the floor. Both seats do that to make for a really big cargo area. Now these two seats up here, like I mentioned, they don't stow into the ground because that's where your batteries are for the hybrid system, but they are removable with just two pulls, just like this. You can remove the seats, so if you want to put, a big piece of plywood or something in here, if you need to, you can surely do that. Also, the power cord I mentioned is stowed right in this compartment here. This is a phase 1 power cord. It's 110 volt. This end plugs into the van, and look at that, normal outlet power. So with this power cord, this van will fully charge in up to 14 hours or less. So if you plug it in overnight, it'll be charged by the time you go to work the next morning. And if your commute is 30 miles or less a day, you can fully run on electric on this van. Up to 82 miles per gallon with the electric hybrid connection. And a 30-mile range on the electric, like I said, and up to a 500-mile range combined. So great range on this vehicle. All right, the interior of this all-new 2021 Pacifica is really superior. So as you walk in, you've got power windows, power locks here for your controls. Also has adjustable and folding mirrors. So not only can you, if you check that out, the mirror folds right there at the click of a button, both wheels. So if you park on the street a lot or in tight parking spots, again, another thing just to keep your mirrors, you know, in check. Power locks, has 2 programmable modes for the seat. So if 2 drivers do this and you like a particular spot for your mirrors in your seat, you can program it and just click 1 or 2 depending which driver you program in. 8-way power seat with power lumbar here. Also has a little tray here, which I really like, for an umbrella. So little rain tray there, you can stock your umbrella there. Coming in, sitting down, has auto headlights, fog light there, some ambient light controls, and then in the steering wheel you really have a lot of demanding view here. So we have our selector here on the left. This is going to control what we see here, get you into some settings, some vehicle info, when you need to change your oil, hybrid info, how much battery power is left, all that with the click of these buttons here. And then down below here it has the Uconnect, which is your wireless connection to your cell phone, so you can talk on this hands-free. And then on the back side of the radio, there's a couple buttons on or back side of the steering wheel, a couple buttons for both. These buttons here are going to control your radio, such as the mode, if you want to go from AM to FM, and also going to control your station of the radio. And then on this side of the steering wheel, if you can see that, is going to be your volume control. Little hidden buttons there I always like to show. This does have adaptive cruise control, and the controls for that are on the right side of the steering wheel. You can set your cruise control like normal, and you can set your adaptive cruise down here. Now what adaptive cruise is when you set adaptive cruise on the highway and someone slows down in front of you, it's automatically going to slow down so you don't have to brake. Couple different gauges in this hybrid. So on the left here we have our hybrid gauge, and if we're charging it, it's going to go down. What's beautiful about a hybrid is when you push the brakes, when you're braking, it charges that battery, so that energy is not wasted. And then as you push the gas pedal, you'll see how much power is being applied to that electric motor, and the gauge will go up. Off to the right here, we're all familiar with this. This is your fuel gauge, right? Coming over here, it has the 10.1 Uconnect radio. This is a Uconnect 5 radio, which is the newest radio out of Chrysler. Runs really quick and smooth, a lot of controls, but it's simple to use. This particular Chrysler Pacifica does have heated and vented seats, both for passenger and driver, and also for get this started back up here. And also, so this has heated seats for the passenger and the driver, and also the 2 rear captain's chairs. Also on this radio here, you have your home screen, which does a map, your current radio station, and allows you to get in and control these heated seats. You can do how hot you want, and also vented seats right here. If you ever sat in a vented seat on a hot day with leather seats, it is really comfortable. Have heated steering wheel as well. And then your next tab is going to be your media tab. This will come with a year free of Sirius XM radio. You can also do AM, FM radio, and there's some auxiliary port if you want to plug in your phone, and you can also do it through Bluetooth as well. Comfort controls, this is going to be in your heated seat, as well as your temperature controls for the inside air conditioning or heat. It does have navigation, and this is your connection to your phone, the next tab. 2 tabs remaining. This is something all new for the 2021 Pacifica. This particular one is equipped with the surround cam. So as I'm backing up, there's a couple camera options for me. Right now, it looks like there's a camera 10 foot above the van. It's really awesome how it does. So you can get right in between the lines. And this has the current default backup camera. We can also do the zoomed in backup camera, a little bit more wider angle. And then the front of the van, there's actually a camera as well. So if you're parking and maybe there's a wall and you're not quite sure how far up you can go, or maybe you're parking in your garage, right? You need to know how far up. You've got a front cam, both a long angle and a wide angle. So a lot of camera options there, but it doesn't end there. This also is equipped with the FamCam, which is interior camera where you can check out what's going on in the rear compartment of this van. So you can click on any of these images and it'll blow up to show you who's sitting in this seat or even in the back seats that I now have folded down. So that goes through the radio. And if you're more of a knob and button type guy, we have our controls down here. We have volume control for the radio, turn it on and off. You can tune into the appropriate station right here. And then your heating and air conditioning controls are all down here as well as up in the screen. This particular van is equipped with lane assist. So as you're driving this van down the highway, it'll assist you in keeping you in between the lanes, which if you're a distracted driver like me, that comes in great hands. Also, this has the blind spot warning on both mirrors. So as you're driving down maybe the highway, someone's in your blind spot right beside you, there'll be an amber emblem light up in the mirror to let you know that there is someone there in your blind spot. Coming down here, this is equipped with a Blu-ray DVD player down here. This also plays CDs. And that DVD player is going to play movies on the back screens behind the driver and passenger seat that I'll show you here in a second. Also, there is a USB port right there. I love this new addition here. You can open up this compartment here and it has a spot for wireless charging phones. You just set your phone down right there and it'll wirelessly charge your phone if that's applicable. You can see my phone just turned on. See my beautiful wife in the fixture there, so letting me know it's charging. It does have 2 USB ports for charging here, and also 2 USB-C ports. That's your smaller USB port, and an aux port if you want to attach your phone in that area there. So a couple beverage holders there, and to close that compartment you simply push and in it comes. And the rear compartment here has a chain slot, USB charging, and the old school cigarette lighter charging. All right, let's take a look here now at a couple of the moonroof controls, because this does have the panoramic moonroof. As you can see, I've got it all the way open, and you can also open up the moonroof and you can close it, and you can close the entire sunshade. To get in the back, simply push the button and the power sliding door will open. Really comfortable large seating here, and what's nice about it, I'm a little bit bigger guy, I'm 6 foot tall, and to get in sometimes I need this seat in front of me to be slid forward, and to do that there's a button right here and it automatically slides the seat in front, whether it's driver or passenger, forward. Once you're in the vehicle, seat slid forward, you can push the button again and the seat will now slide back towards you. You can then push this button here to close the power sliding door. Once in here, you have a really comfortable seating area. You can notice the room here at my feet, a lot of room for that. Again, I'm a little bit taller guy and plenty of room back here. You have built-in sunshade on all of the rear windows back here. And in this seat I'm sitting in, and the one next to me, there is rear entertainment. This is an option on this van. So you can plug in, you can maybe watch a DVD that you inserted up front there. You can play games on here. And there's also an HDMI port if you want to plug in your own device, and a USB flash drive. Maybe you've got movies on a flash drive, you can plug them in there. Now, what I've experienced in vans with TVs is if you're driving, it's super annoying hearing the noise, right? Well, they've got it figured out here, Chrysler. This comes with wireless headphones. And if maybe you have your own set of headphones or you don't like the wireless kind, you can plug in your own set of headphones right there. Nice feature to have. There's also rear heat and air conditioning controls up here for the people in this back compartment to control. Okay, now I'm sitting in the third row of seating. A little tighter back here, but again, my knees aren't up against the back seat here. So enough room for a 6-foot tall guy or gal. Does have another moonroof back here. The shade opens and closes. There's also a couple beverage holders and a spot for who knows what. USB, both C and normal for charging. And like I said, the sunshades back here. Thanks for viewing this detailed video on this all-new 2021 Chrysler Pacifica. I'm excited about it, but one thing that's always on top of my mind when buying something new is what's the warranty? Well, this Chrysler Pacifica has an awesome warranty, 6 years or 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, which means everything that spins the wheel is going to be covered for that 6 year or 60,000 miles. Now this, being a Chrysler Pacifica hybrid, has an additional warranty on all hybrid equipment, which will be covered up to 10 years or 100,000 miles. Financing is available on something like this here at Sherry Chrysler, and we would love to get an opportunity to earn your business on possibly ordering one of these. If you want to make it your own with custom colors and options, we can do that and offer you factory direct pricing right here at Sherry Chrysler. I'll put some links down below in the video, both for financing information and for ordering information of this all-new Chrysler Pacifica. So with that, my name is Mike Sherry, and I'm signing out. I appreciate you very much watching this video.